Bloomies are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa.
I'm Bear.
And we are back.
Did you miss us?
We have some packages to open, a huge box somebody sent us, and we are very excited, and then we will chit chat at the end. The first, and I have an apology, is somebody sent us a card about 2 months ago and it accidentally got stuck in the bag that I keep all of the stuff in.
Oh, it was in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I forgot to open it, so I'm going to do that now. And
Well,
it's very pretty.
It's a great place to open it on camera.
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah.
I try to open them on camera.
Of course.
But it looks like she made the envelope out of a map. I was trying
Oh,
not
wow.
to rip it so I could reuse it. But it's really pretty. Okay, thank you. It's a thank you card.
Wow.
Rays of the Sunshine. That's really cool. It's a vintage label maker.
Yeah, I had one of those.
I had one of those too. That's so funny. I'm sure we all had one of those. I labeled everything. Oh, and she used a typewriter. Wow. So cool. Okay, dear Melissa, thank you for the gorgeous packaged socks. I think she bought socks from us, if I had to guess. Also, for the calming and funny YouTube video you do with Bear, your husband.
Yeah.
You are really providing happiness. I am typing this on my Rescue Royal H8 typewriter that I found in the basement of my job. It was going to be thrown away. What? Don't you know you can make key bracelets? Like you could do bracelets?
Well, somebody didn't know or they didn't want to be bothered either.
Yeah,
one.
I'm so glad she got it, Winona.
Yes.
Okay, I was able to get a repair place and I love it. It's so cool. The hobby is creating mail art for my various pen pals. The envelope that I sent this card was made by a paper placemat. It was clean, I swear. We wouldn't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
I got a whole collection when I visited the gift shop at Maryland Center for History and Culture. Anyway, I wanted to reach out and tell you keep going. You are awesome. Best, Winona. And then she put her, I'm guessing this is a YouTube or an eBay name.
Okay.
So
We can put that up later if you want.
yeah,
Right?
and she said, is it Gorgeously? I don't know. Like a little grammar note to see if it was gorgeous socks or gorgeously socks.
Thank you for, I think she has it right. Thank you for the gorgeous packed socks.
I think either would work. Gorgeously is an adverb. I think either would work.
Gorgeously packed socks.
Yeah.
I like
right?
it. Gorgeously.
Yeah, adverbs are always a little fancy. Thank you so much. I don't know where, I know where I'm going to use it. Put it on the back of our computer. We have our computer facing out our huge window here, our picture window. So when people walk past for packages, they can see all the stickers and that will be joining it.
Or as in today's case, they could see us hugging and you could wave to them.
I know. People were like looking in our window and I happened to be hugging Bear. I was like,
Do this all the time. Don't worry about it. Move along.
The next package smells amazing. You might not think so.
Well,
You could pretend you smell this.
actually, I can't even smell, so open it up.
Okay, it's from Ann Eckhart. And you don't have to do that.
It has an odd smell to my
It's like
nose.
lavender maybe.
Okay.
Or, I don't know that she likes lavender.
It's so fun though. Like,
Yeah, right, the colors. Oh, I should
yes.
show you.
Yeah, please, you should have.
I already took something out. Pretend there was something else in here. And it came from, I'm guessing Etsy. Whimsical Sun Gift Company. It's a good box.
So, this company just probably makes up these boxes, and you can say, "I'd like one of those sent to blah blah blah."
I think so. That's exactly how that works. I am shocked you know that. The first is a lava stone diffuser necklace. So you put oils on this, and then you can wear it.
It's so it helps with your overall being, the diffuser.
Yeah, sometimes with anxiety, I use oils. I put oils that I don't like.
Yes.
When I get really anxious, just to try to distract myself when...
And do you think most people that have anxiousness know that trick?
Oh, probably.
Okay,
it's
I hope
like
so.
the #1 trick in the book.
That's good because, it's fairly simple.
Yeah, just to distract my senses as much as possible until medication kicks in helps. And I lay on a cold floor. I really try to make myself uncomfortable. I put a cinnamon candy in my mouth because I hate cinnamon. I put pine under my nose, which I hate.
I mean, of course, the reason I asked is because that never occurred to me.
Well, you've not had anxiety.
Well, I mean, I've had a little bit
here and there.
I mean, I'm not trying to, yeah, but so It's okay that I don't understand. You know what I mean? So whatever.
No, you don't need to understand. You help me as much as humanly
well, I
possible.
try.
Melissa and Bear, thinking of you both and hoping for better days ahead. Love, Anne.
Nice.
Very pretty. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff in here. Is this a cookie? It's a cookie. We'll give this to you since if I eat chocolate, my face will just explode.
I'd be more than happy to sample this.
It's a chocolate chip cookie in the shape of a heart. Yeah. Relaxing eye pillow with a flamingo print.
Oh, that's sweet. Seriously.
Seriously. It smells. This is the thing that smells amazing. You're not going to like this, so don't smell it. But it's amazing. Pretend it's amazing.
I'll pretend this cookie's amazing. How's
You
that?
can smell the cookie. Sending you love. Glitter soy wax candle. Look how fun that is.
Yeah. So does that go? Is that cream goes on your?
No, it's a candle.
Oh, it's a candle. Okay. It's very
Will you
fun.
smell this? Because
Yes.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's
It reminds me of a Hallmark store.
Oh, I could totally see that. I'm going to put this, we have a glass fairy light, that turquoise lamp that Misty sent us. And I've been looking for a candle because I ran out of tea lights. So this will be perfect.
You want to have a cookie?
I want a bite. I'm not going to have a bite.
Okay.
Oh, it matches. Little matches with a heart book. Like a little heart design matchbook.
Yes,
So
very
cute.
cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's so much stuff in here. An air plant. So funny. We have a gazillion of these outside. Mm-hmm. And I only mention that because it's hysterical.
Yeah.
I don't have one in the house, though. And we've collected them to send to other people, but I've never kept one. I wonder...
Cookie?
You finished it. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. There's instructions because I wouldn't have known how to take care of it. It's a real plant. I wonder if I should keep him outside. Do you think he'll mind being kept inside?
I don't know, but perhaps we could discuss it some other time than right now.
I feel badly for my plant. You're the bomb. Lip balm. Very nice. I'm not going fast enough. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Cupcake Socks.
I was wondering when you get to that. Oh, is that what that is?
Socks. It's a sock lit cupcake.
Yeah.
They don't smell. They just smell like socks.
I wish it was a real cupcake.
So you can eat it.
Yes. Yes.
That's so cute. I'm going to leave this wrap just in case I give it to my niece.
Yeah, it's fun.
Really cute.
Yep.
This entire box is so cute. Aloe vera clay face mask. Oh, I just ran out of clay face mask. Nice.
Those ones that you share with people at times, what type of face masks are those?
Oh, the expensive ones?
Well,
Is that what you mean?
No, I just mean literally. You said that's like a clay mask thing. You said I just ran out of clay masks.
Yeah, I did.
But those things that you share with people, what are those?
What do you mean share with people?
Well, like you say, give these to if I go someplace.
That's right. You gave them to Pizza Hut the other day.
I didn't know how much I can say. That's
beauty masks, like a sheet mask. Yes.
So
this is clay. So you mix it with, usually you could do honey or oatmeal or just water and you put it on your face.
Okay.
So it's like a powder form.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Just for
Did Pizza Hut like them?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this dude I handed to, this dude's huge. He's not quite as tall as me, but he's huge. So like this big hulking guy, you know what I mean? Like
I hear my wife wants to give you face mask.
So, he kind of looked at, he's like, thanks or something, whatever. But, he's like, oh, and I think he did say, oh, these are where these came from. So
we don't order pizza often.
Yeah.
Probably, not even
every 6 months or so.
I have no idea. Every quarter, I have no idea. And we always give them face masks. Because it's just the thought that counts. Wrapping you in love. Is this a blanket? Did Anne pick all this stuff out? Because it's like beach themed.
Here.
It's
Okay.
what?
I was going to cut that for you.
No, I want it.
No, I'm not suggesting you don't.
It's so pretty. Oh, it's like a shawl.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very nice, Anne. This is really nice. Handmade. Yeah. Somebody made this by hand. I don't even know how you do that.
Yeah, right. Isn't that amazing?
I have no idea. Literally have no idea.
It just looks like something come out of a factory somewhere.
Yeah,
perfect.
it's beautiful.
Like a really good factory.
Yeah, it feels nice too. It's not polyester. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh. I washed a polyester blanket with all of my black clothing, and it left lint everywhere, and it just keeps getting my eyes and mouth and driving me crazy. And we donated the blanket because I just couldn't deal with it anymore. That was my own fault. That happened on the day of surgery. You got back home and the blanket was under there, and then I put all the black clothes and I didn't even think about it.
Mm-hmm. Set this somewhere over there if you would.
Oh yeah,
Or just,
the chocolate bag.
just set this up on here.
Thank you, Aunt. Yes. This box arrived maybe a month ago. We try to get to things within a month. It says the end of May, so about maybe not even a month ago. And I was so shocked. It's such a big bag.
Box.
Box. It's a big box. You know what I meant. Here.
There you
You
go.
want to hand these? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I don't mean to hit your finger there. Okay.
Oh, well, you have to give it to me now, please.
Hand back over Mary's scissors.
Yes.
There you go.
Thanks.
I have no idea what's in here. None.
Well, handbags.
Handbags. Huh. I hope there's a note in here. I should... Here, you can sit back down.
Okay.
I'm going to put all of this stuff so I don't damage my little air plant guy.
Yes, that's a great idea.
And then I will put this box down here.
Okay.
Is there a note? Here's the note. Mellissa, it is from a subscriber, I think. You don't have to do this, but thank you.
Yeah.
Barb, Ohio. Mellissa and Bear, thank you for everything. You make me feel so much better. Here are some purses that I am cleaning my closet. I thought maybe you could sell them. That is so sweet, Barb.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for saying we make you feel better. Sometimes that's a great compliment.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes.
Because I know how much people encourage me and make me feel better online. Seriously, sometimes you just run across a video and you're like, oh, this is exactly what I needed. There's a lot in here. This is a huge... Is this Gucci? I can't tell if it's real or not. I'll have to message Barb because I don't know Gucci very well.
But if it was real, what would something like that be worth?
I have no idea. Probably over $100 if it was real.
Okay.
This thing is super heavy.
I see
Feel
that. Yes. Yes, that lends itself to look like something a real company
Yeah,
owns.
I don't know. Here, I'll put this back together and show you. The metal bit is amazingly well done.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, would they, like it's like a professional sort of restore in a way, like cut those little fuzzies off and stuff? Would they do that or not?
Maybe. I would probably just, take
Try
a
to
little
cut
scissor
them-
and cut them off.
Yeah,
That's
as much
not
as
a
you
big
could.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... If this is fake, and I'll have to message Barb, I'm going to take this off and make this into something. This is super cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
But I'll have to message her. Barb. Dooney and Burke. This is like one of their classic vintage purses. Okay, I don't know what we caught last, but our friend Dar loves Dooney and Burke and collects them, and these sell pretty well. Oh, there's a Sharpie in here.
Does,
There's a coin.
does Dark collect those, really?
She buys them on QVC. I don't know if she collects
Well, okay.
them. She has got a bunch, so she's collecting them.
Yes, yeah.
Splash and Dash auto washes. I think it's for a car wash.
Yes, yeah, chip for a car wash. If it's still available.
There's construction outside. Sorry, I was pausing there. I was distracted. This is super cute, and thank you for the Sharpie. We can
Right?
always use a black
Seriously.
Sharpie.
I know, it's
They're
like-
super excited.
I am excited about a Sharpie. Sharpies, they're hard to come by. I don't know why.
We go through Sharpies a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, this is super cute, too. These are all just going to be adorable. She's got good taste. A little crossbody and a floral. That's like one of those ones like
that was lovely, yes.
Yeah, really
like it.
cute, right? Mm-hmm. So it reminds me of something your mom would have had, like the print a little bit. It's a little bit vintagey.
Yeah, I could see that.
Super cute. There's a lot in here. Is this Vera Bradley? It is a Vera Bradley.
I like the colors.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
It's not, they're necessarily like scream at you colors, but very fun. It's another Vera Bradley. It's a big one. Very pretty. I like the colors in this one a whole lot.
Yes.
A 9 West.
That's a mall store, isn't it?
I think it is a mall store.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Oh, I know my mall stores.
A Coach? This is too much, Barb. You absolutely didn't have to do that. This is really pretty. It's their signature logo.
Is this stuff that she was planning on selling but never got to? So
I don't know. She said she cleaned out her closet.
Yeah.
There's a lot in here. I keep saying that. Another Coach. A black one.
That's a clutch, right? A clutch?
No, clutches are usually ones that don't have handles. This is a shoulder bag.
Okay.
So close.
I mean, it was a good guess.
It was a great
For a
guess.
rookie.
I can't even believe you. You're not a rookie at this point.
That's true, I guess.
You've been through 4,000 of these I've dragged you through. And by dragged you through, I mean today you asked me.
Yeah. Because I know our family out there is missing us. So we went.
This is cute. Jessica Simpson. That one's adorable. This is a crossbody. I like the color. It's like that mushroom gray beigey color.
Well, I like how they made an emblem out of her signature.
Yeah, right? The autograph.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody asks me to sign something, I just like scribble at this point. I've signed so many things in such a short period of time for your surgery.
So you're a
doctor's
rising star is what you're saying?
I'm
People
just
are
like-
they're just coming up to you and asking,
Not
is that
autographs.
what you
Like,
mean? Oh.
no, like sign this paper to authorize this
Yes, I knew.
medication.
I knew what you meant.
You were just being funny.
Yes, it was.
I totally got that too. Another Coach. Is this? I don't even know if she used this. This was sold at Second Chance Thrift Shop for, on sale for $45, but originally $70.
That's an uncharacteristic looking Coach bag to me.
Yeah, I agree. It's got the little signatures, but they're tiny.
But it's like even the colors are right.
Yeah, the
It's
red.
weird. Yeah, they're mostly browns and stuff like that. Right?
Another Coach. This is probably more like you've seen.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just that darker colors and stuff.
Yeah. And then one last one. A very colorful, fun bag here.
What's that supposed to be?
Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
I don't know if these are real. I don't want to just call her purses fake or real.
Oh, of course
off the
not. Of
bat
course not. We'll just
because I have
you have
no
to
idea.
check. That's-
And honestly, I'll probably just be messaging her. And a penny.
All right. You were so excited because they stopped making these. I told you.
Yeah, I don't know if they've stopped yet, but there's
really?
plans to possibly stop. I think you said, right? Did they
I
stop
thought it
already?
was a done deal, but
I hope
don't
it's
know.
a done deal.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. I didn't even mean that way. But
Thank you so much, Barb. That was
yes, thank you. That was
you
very
spoiled us.
fun. That was very fun.
Okay, so that was our fan mail. Our mail. Seriously, never feel like you have to send us anything. Somebody messaged us in the comments one time. Once in a while, you get a hater, and honestly, they're just hysterical. I never take anybody seriously that is a troll, and they're like, "I'm never donating anything to you." And I'm like, I didn't ask you to, first of all. I sell jewelry online.
Yeah, you're not a donation center per se anyway,
Yeah,
so I mean, I don't know why
just because I have my P.O. box?
Not sure what
I
kind
have
of
a
threat
P.O.
that
box
was.
because of eBay. I don't want...
Yeah. Oh, no, that's fine.
I mean, at this point, everybody ordering from me on eBay knows me, so I didn't care that they would know our house address. It was just in the beginning. So we've had the P.O. box for a long time.
Sure.
But I thought that was hysterical. And one time in a tutorial, it was like a step-by-step slow tutorial. They're like, you seem like a kindergarten teacher.
I remember that comment.
And you were like, that's so mean. And I was like, I went to school for elementary education.
Yeah.
That wasn't mean.
Yeah. I mean,
And they're like, it's so, speed up the pace. I'm like,
Mm.
this is a step-by-step tutorial.
I mean, that actual thing wasn't mean. Their intent was to be mean.
Their
saying-
intent was to be mean.
Saying that, yeah. But that's a
I
good.
think I
That's a
tell
good thing if you're trying to learn something. You want somebody that's very slow and methodical.
Yeah. And not everybody's going to learn at the same pace.
That's right.
Good for them for learning at a faster
That's the next
pace.
YouTube video instead of ours.
Exactly. Sometimes I want
faster.
things at a really slow pace.
Yep.
Pick this up, move this exactly here. I need the exact step.
Who else needs those exact steps?
Sometimes you do.
That's right. Am I always glad to get them? I'm like, tell me exactly what you want me to do.
Yep.
Are we officially into the chit chat portion?
Yeah, do you want to wear your hat?
Yes, I do.
Give me a drink here.
Okay.
Oh, I stepped on his microphone. Sorry. My mom was here for 10 days, not actually staying with us, but staying on the island, just about 8 miles away.
Yes.
And she left about a week ago, I think. Yeah, about a week ago exactly. Huh, that's craziness.
Yep.
Time is a crazy thing.
Yes. And while she was down here, she had a really good time because she came with me to a couple different jams, and a friend of mine's a trumpet player, a fantastic trumpet player. We went to hear him one night. So it was really great that your mom felt like she had a good time when she was down here.
She enjoyed the music.
Yes.
Yeah, me, I did not go.
Well, yeah, but you're cut from a different cloth in that area. And,
Yeah.
So.
But I'm really glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yes, yeah. Well, I'm really glad because I know she comes down here and sometimes feels like she doesn't have enough to kind of do.
I know, my mom's always like, I'm going to do nothing. My mom, if you know my mom, she's not doing it. Nothing.
Yeah. If you have any kind of ambition at all, it's hard to do nothing.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
For that long, I think, for her, it's hard.
Yes, that's quite a good...
It's hard for me, even years past when I got sick. If I'm down, I'm like, oh, that's highly annoying. You just never get used to it, it seems.
Right.
Yeah. So, we will chit-chat, I guess, about your finger first. And if you want to watch this part, great. If not, the wind is crazily picking up outside because it's Florida in the summer, and that's what it does. Okay, your finger.
My finger, my left ring finger, probably 18 to 20 months ago.
Yeah.
I was installing an exhaust fan. Well, I wasn't really installing when I was replacing an exhaust fan in our one bathroom. And I had, as you know, those boxes are sheet metal with some sharp edges on it. But I was splicing some wire, and when the splicing let loose, my finger went across that steel box somewhere and just laid it open. I mean, it was bad enough that we just went to the...
Cut it.
Yeah.
Just in case you don't know what laid it open means.
Don't know what laid it open means.
That's a country thing.
That's a country boy, yeah. So, so it just, cut it badly. Quite badly. In fact, we, knew it was bad enough we had to go to the ER and let them stitch it up and everything. And it never kind of really got, it got better, of course.
75 to 90% better there for a while.
Yeah, it was on the way, but it was all slow. And then I went back to our family doctor at one point, and he's like, well, if it gets worse, we'll put cortisone in it. And then I remember going back to him for the cortisone. So we've been keeping an eye on it. Everybody's been diligent about it, but it was never really healing the way it should. So finally, the last time I went to see him, he said, and this is awesome of him, he says, I'm going to send you to a specialist. He goes, I'm going to punt on this one, is what he said. I'm going to punt on this one. I'm going to send you to a specialist. I go, that's great. So, and then we found this lady who is fantastic. Her name is also Mellissa.
Yep.
Our
surgeon.
Yes, and she's just wonderful, and even all their staff there have been treating me really well. But what they had to do was, when I went to go to the specialist says, I'm going to have to cut this open and see what's in there, see what's actually in there. Well, of course, I knew right away that means I'm not going to be playing guitar for quite a while. Fortunately, I'm primarily a singer, so I can still sing, but it's still a little hard on my solo portion of my gig that I can't.
To cancel quite a few gigs because he can't play. He can play piano, not right now, but soon.
Yeah.
Just depending on where we were in the surgery process. As soon as he got his stitches out, he could, because of how he plays piano, it's chords.
Yes.
So he doesn't have to really move that finger,
that particular
thankfully.
one. I don't, yes.
But,
all the piano players are out there going, what?
Yeah.
How's he playing without using that finger? Sorry.
So he needed a second surgery last Tuesday. So we're about a week out, almost a week out from the second surgery. It got really
good
bad.
word. Yeah. After the first surgery, it was like downhill.
It was okay there for a while. First surgery for a couple weeks, it was okay. It was healing like okay. And then the last few days right before that second surgery, it was like, even the surgeon who's talked to us now a few times past the surgery, it was like, I can't believe how bad it got so quickly.
Yeah. I did accidentally bump it, taking off my shirt over my head. I was too close to the wall, but me taking off my shirt, I was like, I just punched the wall. I'm just like, I hit it.
But that was after the stitches out. That was after
I know.
Everything.
But that was before the second surgery.
That was before the second surgery.
That was before surgery.
So he's got a soft like wrapping on there now, which we
Yes.
change every 2 days. He's still got stitches in for probably about a week, hopefully not too much longer. And we're just going to play it day by day. Could they need a third surgery? Possibly, honestly. It's a real... we're not sure.
They're not sure of what's in there. It's very sort of obscure in a way because they thought it was perhaps marine bacteria of some sort.
They still think it's a marine bacteria.
But it takes so long even for the cultures to have to take effect to see what's in there for them to... So they're still kind of shooting in the dark a little bit. I mean, they're all great doctors, so they're making educated guesses anyways.
Yeah, and Bear's been awesome about taking care of it. He's got a metal brace if he goes out, which you've been really limiting.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
But your calf has healed after the antibiotic.
Yes, that was big,
It's just a weird side effect to have a little bit like of a tendon tear maybe in his calf.
Yeah, and I was I mean, I'm sure that we saw that in the thing, but not that I pay too much attention to side effects because, I mean, everything has side effects.
They told us there was like a weird side effect because it's a black box label or something.
So anyways, I was just out walking. I mean, a couple times a week probably. I walk like 2.5 miles each.
Yeah.
And it's just walking. I wasn't jogging anything, you know. And then my calf just started tightening up, and I knew that like I did absolutely nothing different. I'm like, it just started. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. So I thought that it would just eventually work its way out. But now I was actually further away from the car because now I had to go the whole way because I was walking in a park. So now I had to walk the whole way back to the car, even though I took the shortest route possible. But I was still like limping, and I was actually had my left foot in the grass, so it wasn't even on the pavement. So
and you did a number there.
Yeah.
For a while, you were really limping around the house.
Oh my gosh.
You weren't going outside.
Yes.
So I took care of like the housework and the grocery shopping, which Barry usually just does, thankfully.
Well, I'm glad to do that.
Sorry
That's fine.
about that.
No, that's good.
I know you're glad to do it. But so I took that over for a while. So eBay just shut down. eBay is something that we're glad to have when we have it. And if we really need to focus on my health, his health, we shut it down. And thankfully, we're okay for a while.
Well, also in the midst of this particular episode was Patreon, too. In addition to all the stuff we had going on, we were doing Patreon at that time of the month, anyways.
Yeah, but you're okay right now. He's still got stitches in.
Yeah. The question
We're
really...
just waiting for the secondary surgery cultures to come back.
Yeah.
You're on 3 oral antibiotics. You did have a line in with infusions twice a day where you'd have to go somewhere every morning, and then we do IV antibiotics here every night, which was annoying for him to wake up and go somewhere, but not the end of the world, thankfully.
Yes.
And you don't have like a 9-to-5 job that it... Yeah, so we're glad for all of that, seriously.
Yes.
We had choices and we were really glad.
Yes, absolutely.
It doesn't seem to have affected the bone, though she did do a bone. So they did do a bone scraping to get cultures from the tendons, the bones, the this, the that. I'm not going to name all the parts.
Right.
Because I don't really know them even.
Yeah, and the big thing is now, if it is genuinely on the path to getting better, not like getting good enough to get another surgery. If we're on the path to getting better, you know, it's just a matter of it healing up and me doing whatever they tell me to do, which I'm sure it's not going to be anything I'll be opposed to doing.
Physical therapy or infusions again. We'll just play day by day. Seriously, we have a lot of appointments. He's on a 3rd antibiotic. This is a new one for us. That one of the side effects is your optic nerve can be damaged. So now, in addition to everything else, he's going to an eye doctor every week. So we go there. You okay?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Just keep an eye on his optic nerve, because by the time it does damage, he wouldn't be able to tell unless it was too late, so the doctor would keep an eye on that.
I'm glad they're keeping an eye, yes.
So crazy antibiotics have such side effects.
Right.
Yeah, so calf, good.
Calf's
Finger, as good as possible today.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It still hasn't hurt after any surgery. It hasn't hurt. I don't know how that's possible,
crazy.
But it doesn't hurt. So.
Yeah, and I'm doing okay. I seriously am so thankful I'm doing okay.
You having some trouble with being exhausted, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Well,
I've needed to crash a few times. That's just maybe something I'm eating. Sometimes if I eat a little bit too much, like if I eat ramen noodles back to back with something else, or if I just get too much sugar in me, which hardly ever happens, I just need to crash for a few minutes.
Yes.
So that's been bothering me a little bit more. It could be because my weight is down. It could be...
Well,
I see my gastroenterologist enough that I'll mention it, so...
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yes.
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I know. It's a big deal for you to see me
Well,
so tired,
no. But I mean, in addition to this, which I'm glad you do, you're going through the cycling of the
Ambien.
The Ambien. So you're not, so in addition to, you're not sleeping hardly at all either. So that's, of course, going to make you tired. Make anybody tired.
Seriously, compared to all the other stuff, don't worry about that. I'm fine.
Well, I'm suggesting anyone needs to worry.
Yeah. So we are watching for the hurricane. There's supposed to be a hurricane. It's now a tropical storm. We get so many tropical storms here in Florida. We've only gotten one severe
One bona fide hurricane was right.
Yeah. Well, we've gotten a few like more mild hurricanes, but I think there was a category 3 or 4 that was our echo.
Okay.
Category 3 or 4 a while back, Irma.
Well, that's the one where we're helping put the
boards.
That's the only time ever we've put boards.
Time.
So
yeah.
that's the only serious.
And we've been here 6 years, in Florida about 6.5, but our house for about 6 years. So
yeah.
It's not been bad. Honestly, our weather here is fairly mild compared to a lot of the other areas going through heat or fires or whatever it is. We're pretty lucky here.
And you know what it's not for almost 6 months out of the year?
What?
Cold.
Cold. It's not too cold. It is cold.
Well.
But it's like Florida cold.
Yeah.
We get to complain when it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah.
It's freezing here.
Oh, yeah. If it goes down, it does really.
But if Pennsylvania was 40 in the winter, we'd be like, oh, it's so balmy.
Balmy. Is that what we would say?
Yeah, balmy.
So balmy.
It's so balmy.
So we had that accent as well? So
that exact accent.
I didn't know what the accent was for, but okay. Okay.
Anything else?
What else do we have to tell them? Well, I've been keeping people posted on Facebook, and so the plan is when it does come around for sure that I can use it, we'll try to have some sort of blowout Bear Returns
little
gig.
concert or something.
Yeah,
big,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to put together.
Yeah, to keep you down has been a little tough, but you've been really good with the second surgery. Not that you weren't with the first. We did everything we should and could, but this second one, you're really, I mean, even still keeping it elevated, like in a belt sling thing. They gave him a sling, but it's too tiny. We had to pay $21 for a tiny sling.
Yeah, it doesn't even fit me.
They only have one size.
Well, that's because, you know, most people's arms from here to here are not this long.
I know.
Yeah, so it was just like, it was like hanging.
Look how tan I am.
Well, I think I'm more tan than you.
I don't have the hair on my arm as much as you, so.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, the sling was, and they're like, you could throw that out. We paid $21. We are not throwing out our sling.
Yeah.
We can't use it, but we're not throwing it out. I don't know what we're doing. Donating it.
And plus, I mean, that's not their fault, but like, it's just going to make you feel so cheap, like if you say no. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, no, forget about his health. We don't need to sling.
They hadn't planned the first surgery. They didn't need to do it. A nerve block, so that's where they go in and your nerve is completely numbed.
Like my entire arm was
Your entire arm,
dead.
your hands, so they can really go in and do what they need to do. So the second surgery, she hadn't planned on doing that, but she saw how bad it was. Even like she had seen it 2 days earlier or whatever, and she was like, wow, this really got bad. And we were like, yeah, we know. So they called me, who I was just in the parking lot because of COVID, and they said, we're going to do a nerve block. Is that okay? And I was like, oh, okay. If the doctor thinks we need one, I researched so much and took so many classes of like bacteria and just to try to bring myself up to speed a little bit.
That's because my girl's always tries to take great care of me.
Well, I want to know what's happening if I can.
I know. Well, I'm just publicly announcing that you take wonderful care of me.
You take good care of me too. They know that. We love each other. 19 years here.
That's all that's right. A couple days. Well, no, tomorrow. Tomorrow. 19 years tomorrow.
We'll be married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, the nerve block. So you go home and you can't feel your arm at all. So if you had accidentally hurt your arm, you wouldn't know until it's too late. So we really needed to keep an eye on it there for about 24 hours.
Yes. In my case, it's like when I'd stand up and it would just swing out. It was like, it's really weird. You feel the tug, you know, from the weight of the arm.
Pressure from up here.
But you don't feel the arm at all. But it's it's a weird thing. But also, I will share with these people what I shared with you, because I found just a little bit of what it's like when you can't use your one finger as a guitar player. And I think of a good friend of mine that had a stroke, who was a really pretty well-known guitar player, and is not able to play. So I always, it's a good thing to always try to keep stuff in perspective. It really is.
Yeah,
So.
gives you some knowledge.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And this particular guy is just a ray of sunshine anyway, so he just sort of lights up. Yeah, he's a ray of sunshine. That's right.
That was our little typewriter message.
Yes.
Sunshine. You should give it to him. No, I want to keep it for our computer.
Yeah.
Can't give it to him.
No.
I'm keeping that.
Okay.
But anyway, so they called me up in the nerve block, and then they called me up and they're like, you need to pay for a sling before we give it to him. I guess it just like gave people too many slings without getting paid. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a cheap Dollar Tree sling. Guys.
It is, yeah.
$21. And I was like, I was
absurd,
like shocked
yes.
it wasn't more.
Yeah.
But then when you see the sling.
Yes. Yeah. What is it? Like, what if you just said no? They're not going to operate on me if you say no?
I don't know.
I mean,
so they had me come in and pay for it before when you were in the operating room.
that's like a shakedown, man. That's all that is. Come on. Like, you want your husband to get surgery? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
$21. We'll
And
get
then they're
started.
like, you could just throw it out. Stop telling people to throw out $21 slings.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, donate it. At least you can.
That's
Somebody can use
you could donate it. Why couldn't they say that? I don't know.
Well, you know what you should have said? You should say, when they ask you about that, you said, hold on, I'm going to run to Goodwill real quick. And I'm going to see.
Except our Goodwill built like $19.99. Our Goodwill marks everything up so high.
Yeah, right. It'd probably be more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you go to Goodwill. There's like $100 dresses from Ann Taylor. I'm like, what? What is this?
Yeah. I don't know if they'd have waited until you went to the bins, because it's a pretty good drive there.
I'm going to the bins.
Yeah. To
We
find a
will
sling.
hopefully go to the bins again.
Yeah.
I really hope to thrift again. And I am running low on inventory. We have to go to the pawn shop and the jewelry shop to sell some of this stuff.
Okay.
That's like broken, but I have a good bit of it. So it should be a couple hundred at least. But yeah, we've got a few doctor's appointments this week for you, one possibly for me. Mm-hmm. And I think that's about it.
Well, the first one is the disease place that says what kind of antibiotics I'm getting, right?
The first one's actually a urologist.
Oh, okay.
They like to keep
but the first,
yeah.
I mean, Melissa is the one we see
that's
latest
our
in
surgeon.
the week.
Yeah.
Latest in the week.
Yeah, the
So,
infectious disease guy's next.
So when we see him, he'll say what about the antibiotics, if they're going to do that again.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're on some broad antibiotics. And then one for tuberculosis is the new one, which the optic eye thing. And I guess that's closely related to the bacteria you might have. He wanted to put you on. But
Okay.
he's like a genius guy, so we trust him.
Yeah, he is. He is like
His bedside manner's lacking slightly, but he's not rude.
no,
He's
not
just super
no,
smart, I
yeah,
think.
he's just I think that's really what it is. He's
Yeah.
just so super
So
smart.
we can put up with not shaking hands or saying hello. He just walks in and starts talking. Not like, hey, hi,
Yeah.
guys.
He actually sticks his head in the door to make sure you're properly attired before he even walks in.
Yeah, he won't even come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I appreciate that about
Yeah.
him.
Well, hey, man, like I said, you see his picture on magazine and stuff, some of the stuff he's written, and he's a big deal, so
He's a good guy.
whatever.
Okay. That's it, the end?
Is that the end of our updates and the end of
think
our filming to this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to talk more?
Well, I'm wondering what else we could talk about, if we've talked about everything.
You know, we're going to have to press the battery again if we talk too much more.
You bring up a great point, and I think perhaps now is the time for us to do our little sign off. You remember what that is?
Yeah. Oh, also we've been watching, no, I thought of something else to
Okay.
say. We've been watching the show on narrow boats on Amazon Prime.
Yep, that's what we're doing. We do that.
In the evening, sometimes we've had a lot of downtime because of Bear not feeling well, and I get it.
Oh, wait a second. I'm not taking credit for the canal
You are
boats.
so to blame for this.
Canal boats.
We both love this show. So
Yes,
if you're
it is
looking for, my mom loves it too. It's a fairly boring premise. It's a guy in, I think the UK, Great Britain, who bought a narrow boat, which is just a really long, skinny boat, and he goes on the canals. There's 2,000 miles of canals wherever he is.
Yes.
And all the canals look awful. They look like mud puddles.
Yes.
But like deep mud puddles. But the scenery is pretty.
Well, and you blaze along this scenery at 3 miles per hour.
We've watched 2 seasons.
3 miles per hour.
He's hysterical. He's the best. So there's actually, we started watching it, and then we turned on what we thought was the same show because it's narrowboat show in Great Britain. It's a different guy. There's two shows about narrowboats in Great Britain. How is that even remotely possible? And they're both on Amazon Prime.
They're both on Amazon Prime.
So the one we like better is Cruising the Cut. If you're looking for a show, I don't even know how to explain it. It's funny and kind of like a Saturday Night Live skit at times. And he's just a wonderful human. And he's enjoying, I don't know. The whole thing is terrifically done.
This will cause people to watch a little bit of that and they'll immediately feel so sorry for us. They're like, oh, we feel so bad for Melissa and Bear. They sit around and watch this type of thing. We're
enjoying it. We're both actively enjoying it and like nodding along with him sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, that.
Well, the one that we ended with is a guy that's like always so stern faced, right?
Cruising the Cut guy. I don't even know his name.
Delivers his.
But I've enjoyed him.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Because he'll say things like, "Well, I'll have to stay here a couple of days," and I'm like, he's on a canal.
Yeah.
And
there's nothing to do.
Yeah. And what in the world do you do there for 2 days?
I hope he has Wi-Fi. But he's enjoying himself. He just makes a lot of tea.
He does.
I'm not sure what else he does.
And semi yells at the camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we enjoy him. So if you're looking for a kind of boring but kind of funny show, I don't know. It took us by surprise, and we're now entering season 3. It's been a good show.
That's right. That's some sort of product endorsement. We should get some gift card from Amazon or something.
I don't know how this show got picked up for Amazon. I appreciate it though, Amazon. You're doing a good job.
Seriously. But I mean, even more astounding is that there's 2 of the same show.
How is there 2?
Yeah, that's really.
One has 4 seasons, one has 6 seasons. How are there 2 guys, completely separate guys, with their own narrowboats on the canal?
Well, we did learn though. Now we're actually taking time to talk about this right here on camera. No, we did learn though, like how many people. Like there's tons of. It isn't like, it isn't like 50 or 100 guys and 1 or 2 of them are doing this thing. There's
thousands.
Thousands of them.
This is a thing. I did not know this was a thing.
And I don't understand. The only reason because it's so slow. You literally can walk faster than 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So you want to sit on a boat and just float through some countryside or something, I guess.
And you have to steer outside. So anytime it's raining, he gets wet.
His particular boat, he does, yes, because the rudder's in the back.
Yeah.
And it's a manual rudder, yes.
And sometimes he goes through tunnels, like for 20 minutes in the pitch black. What?
Well, and he said, well, I got a flashlight finally. Like
a floodlight.
We're like, yeah, why would you even go in the tunnel with?
We did it. We talked too much. We had to turn the camera on again. Anyway, it's a good show.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. If you think you'd like it, I would try it. It's called Cruising the Cut. Now I'll stop.
Okay.
That's been a lot of our time lately with Bear healing. Right?
Yes, more so than normal. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you'll get to the point where you're really able to do more. You are getting better. You are.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I could do right now, but I don't because I can.
Yeah, the stitches are. We don't want to.
Yeah, I want to do everything to try.
And we've changed the dressing today and looked at it, and it does. It's traumatic looking. It's very bruised and very stitches looking.
Yeah.
But it does look better than before the surgery. It's not as swollen.
They actually made this cut a little longer, I think.
They did, hence the nerve block. They really wanted to go in and clean it up and stuff.
Well, we hope we're on the road back now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you plan on going to the grocery shop?
I do. Yes, I do have to go to the grocery store.
You haven't gone to the grocery store in a long time.
I know, that's something.
Because I went last time.
What time is it?
It's like 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, I could go tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, there's
Aldi's,
maybe
Walmart, maybe Publix. Oh,
Publix, unless I had to buy one, get one, I wouldn't go in Publix.
Yeah. We go to Publix when we buy baked goods for people because I think people would appreciate Publix baked good versus Walmart baked goods. So like all the doctors we've been to get baked goods. We bribe people.
Right.
Just we are so grateful, truly grateful to the people who are taking care of Bear.
Yes.
They've done a phenomenal job. So
they really have, sure.
Baked goods is the least we can do.
Yes.
But,
and who doesn't like baked goods?
I know.
Right? You can't go wrong.
Yeah, I tried to bring them last time. We brought them like apple chips and banana chips and baked goods. The first time I bought them a whole bunch of fruit and baked goods. Like I try to give. It doesn't matter. But anyway, we go to Publix for that because I think it's a little bit pricier, but people, I don't know, maybe they'd like it better.
Well, the only difference you and I both know, and it's okay, is the Publix label on it.
Yeah.
That's all they're saying.
Well, I don't know if their baked goods are like fresher.
Well, I don't know either, but I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying mostly you want people to see, if you see Publix is better than Walmart.
I don't know about the label so much. I just thought maybe it'd be a better quality or a better taste. If somebody knows that, please let me know.
Well, I think we could safely assume that there's a better quality at Publix because
I don't know.
it's more expensive.
I know I had a donut a while ago from Publix, and I did not like it. Remember? I didn't even eat it, which is craziness.
Was I along with you for
No,
that?
it's been years.
Yeah, it's been what?
Years. Since I've had a Publix donut?
Okay. Oh, you expect me to just recall that one time years ago when you had a Publix donut? I thought you meant like recently. Okay. All right.
Maybe it was just an off day for them.
Yes, everybody has an off day.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll stop talking now. We haven't been in front of the camera for a while. I have. My mom was here.
Yes.
And she filmed with me. So if you haven't seen that, I'm sure you've seen it. My mom's channel's much bigger than ours.
Oh yeah,
There's a whole tutorial, question and answer on her channel.
Yes. Well, she's nonstop doing something too. So.
Yeah, my mom's. Yeah, that dedication, and like motivation.
Drive.
She's got a ton of drive is a perfect word.
Yep.
Yeah, go mom. Okay.
All right. Are we ready now? Okay, what are we gonna be careful of too?
Oh, your finger. Can we
Be careful.
do it
Yeah,
with this?
let's do it with this
Yeah,
hand.
let's do it with this
What
hand.
are we doing then?
1, 2, 3. Bloomies forever. Oh, and I forgot to put our new sign up. We're not doing that? 3, 2, 1. Is it 3, 2, 1?
No.
Bloomies. We hope your day's blooming with joy. But do we
There
do
you
1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1?
You say on 3.
On 3.
Bloomies on 3. So you
Okay.
go 1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
3
Okay,
bloomies.
I got it.
Okay, ready?
Bloomies on 3. I don't think I've ever said that. 1.
No, let's start it over.
I'm just going to start counting.
No, just say bloomies on 3.
Bloomies on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bloomies.
We
Hope your day is blooming with joy.
Bye.
Bye. You see, the tip to put your hand in is when you say bloomies on 3. And then you know, oh, we're going to put our hands in. Like you say, you know what I mean?
I got it, but I don't feel like I've ever said that before.
I didn't say you have, but you just added to it.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.